Good morning, Mr. Mayor, and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you and your family
as well.
So, will you take this opportunity to promise Londoners that one of your New Year resolutions will be to get London moving? Under your mayoralty, London buses are slower, less safe and less reliable. A recent London Travel Watch report made it clear that the bus network requires urgent improvement.
There is an issue about buses not going as fast as they should. And if a customer can't be confident that a bus will get him or her from A to B within the minutes they predict, they're not going to use the bus. And so it's really important to make our buses more reliable and more predictable when it comes to those journeys. We also think one of the ways to speed up buses is by having more bus lanes that are reserved just for buses and motorcycles and bicycles as well. That will mean reserved lane for buses that gets them going faster. He's been a really good advocate of the Superloop. One of the reasons why that's been so successful is because they're going faster, right? Because they stop at fewer bus stops and they have reserved bus lanes. But he's right to raise this issue because it is one of the biggest complaints I hear about our buses, and we're determined to, in a safe way, speed them up.
That'd be nice. So, as you say, the speeds have dropped significantly under your mayoralty. But also, the very worrying thing is that in spite of your efforts on Vision Zero, we're still seeing around 50 people a month being put in hospital by buses. What are you doing on that aspect?
Let me deal with both those issues, which are both really important issues, which I know constituents must raise with him as they raise with me. And the first issue, look, at this time of year, when all of us are ordering stuff to be delivered at home, it's just worth reminding ourselves those things are delivered in vehicles, which cause pressure for traffic on the roads, which is one of the reasons why traffic goes less fast, because more and more of us now are delivering stuff to be sent home. So logistics, the increase of that is causing some problems on our roads. In relation to road safety, my understanding is last year, I've got the figures in the branch, I can send them to him. You know, we've had one of the safest years since records began in relation to deaths and serious injuries. Still too high, and that's why we're going to redouble efforts to bring them down even lower. We know post-pandemic there's been some nervousness of passengers in relation to holding railings and so forth. We're trying to make sure people feel confident in relation to safety on all public transport, and we're determined to reduce even further incidents where people get hurt using public transport.